Welcome. In front of me is a Motorola Moto G57 Power, and today I will show you how we can capture a screenshot on this phone. So, to get started, you will want to open up content that you wish to capture, and I'll be using home screen as an example for this. So home screen is already visible on my display, and all you need to do to capture that screenshot is hold the power button and volume down. You get a pop-up with a couple options like share, or edit, share, and delete, and I have no clue what this one is. And after a moment, this does disappear on its own. Now, here you can see I captured the screenshot without much of a problem, but I do want to mention sometimes you will encounter content that you just cannot capture. And in this case, you typically just get a pop-up that you can't take a screenshot of it. And to explain what will be happening and why this is why this is happening, this is basically a Google's privacy kind of feature that tries to protect the privacy and security of the user of the device. Now, to give you an example where this is kind of used in a correct way for you, it would be something like the bank application. Imagine that you have some kind of malware that would use screenshots as an example to try to see when you're typing in PIN to constantly capture those screenshots and send it to themselves so they know how to access your bank. Now, you can imagine how basically damaging to security that would be of your bank. So, obviously, it's blocked. And when that kind of malware would try to capture a screenshot, either it's just going to fail to do so, or it's going to get a black screen. That's usually also what happens when try to do a screen recording. So that's great. Now, when it's being used for more nefarious kind of reasons, this kind of feature is with most streaming platforms like Spotify, Netflix, Hulu, and other garbage like this. Now, I'm pointing that out just because I find it to be absolutely disgusting that an application that I have never given any permission of existence on my device, that usually comes pre-installed on these devices, has the ability to mess around how my device works and what it can do without ever even asking for permission. Now, you as a user should be in your right to capture screenshot in any application, no matter if you what the case is. If it's a goddamn Netflix or not, you should not be limited by it. And if you are, this should have been up to you. Now, for bank, I understand this probably would be better left kind of turned off right away, but doesn't ask you for permission, as you still can get whatever you would be looking from a bank as a confirmation of payment. You can always download these. Banks offer that. But for instance, for Netflix, maybe you want to capture a screenshot of a show that you're watching, some, I don't know, clip of it, right? You should be able to do so. You pay for the damn service, but you can't. So for that purpose, I'm going to be showing you where you can do that and completely flip off Netflix for this bullshit, because I never agreed to this. I don't even own Netflix account. So I find it that application like that should have no control over my device and stop me from doing anything I want. Maybe I want to capture that goddamn login page of Netflix, which I am well in my right to do so. So in any case, once you capture any kind of screenshot that you actually managed to capture, you can find it by going into your Photos application. And in Photos, the best way to find your screenshot would be to navigate to Collections. And in Collections at the bottom, you will find Screenshot Album. So when I click on that, and in here you will find only screenshots and nothing else, making it super easy to find just whatever screenshot you'll be looking for. And there you go, there it is. Now, for the thing that I mentioned, if you want to capture content that is being blocked right now by BS application, you can, for instance, when it comes to Netflix or any kind of streaming app for shows, movies, you can navigate to pstream.mov. Now, this doesn't work perfectly. You do kind of should probably get a plugin that it will ask you to get for it to work better, as sometimes it just struggles to find a repository which would load the goddamn content. But with the plugin, it seems to be working much better. But again, I have no clue what this plugin actually does, so keep that in mind. I am not like vouching for this app. I've used it myself, checked it out, but like I have no clue how well or secure it works. And for things like maybe music or music applications, you can obviously use YouTube. You can capture screenshots in there, no problem. For Spotify, you can download Revanced, which offers a cracked version of Spotify, which removes this BS from it. So that's another option. Anyway, with that being said, I hope you found this very helpful. And if you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.